All right, now we are talking closeouts. I'm not going to go over the technique of closeout. Every team and every coach has a different technique for closeouts, but I am going to talk about knowing your personnel / who you are guarding. So we're going to go over a couple scenarios right here. So Brock's on defense, Caleb's on offense. I'm going to pass it to Caleb, and then Brock's going to approach Caleb and close out towards him. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to say Caleb is a really good shooter, which he really is. He is a really, really good shooter. So Brock knows my offensive player is a really good shooter. So first of all, he's going to cheat up probably a little bit, and he's going to close out super, super close to Caleb to take away the shot. So let's just work on that. He's a really good shooter, closing out really close. Here we go. Yep. So as he's closed out, look how close he is to him. His hands straight up, his elbows like right in this guy's face, and he's taking away his shot. So that's against a really good shooter. Now let's say he's a terrible shooter. Terrible shooter, he shoots like 15% or less. Okay, here we go. So now in this closeout, Brock is way shorter, way shorter. He's like even further than an arm's length away because he knows this guy is a terrible shooter, so we almost want that player to shoot. So we're going to close out way short. And some coaches might even have, like, if this is a center and they shoot, like, never make a three, you might even close out all the way back here and just protect the paint. Okay, so that's against a great shooter, a terrible shooter. Now the third player and the last one we'll talk about is a player who is really, really good at driving with either their right hand or their left hand. So Brock, we're going to say Caleb is an elite right-handed driver, so you're going to close out on him and, of course, funnel him to his left. Okay? All right, so here's the skip pass and the closeout. Yep, good right there. Yep, so Brock did it perfectly. He knows that Caleb is really good driving with his right hand, so that means Caleb's going to try to go this way. Well, what Brock did is he cut that off, he opened his hips and dared that player to drive to their left hand. So all those, great shooter, terrible shooter, elite driver, one way or the other, know who you're guarding, and you want to take away their number one strength on your closeout.